Hi guys, it's Charlie Tango 1994 back with another YouTube video. Citizen band radio, often called CB radio, is a system of short-distance two-way radio communications using a selection of 40 channels within the 27 MHz 11 meter band. The citizen band radio service originated in the US in 1945 to provide citizens a radio band for personal communication. It was regulated by the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC. Originally there were 23 channels. The first 22 channels were what used to be an amateur 11 meter band, while channel 23 was shared with radio-controlled devices. Some CB'ers still refer to it as 11 meters. In the 1960s, CBs became popular with small businesses as well as truck drivers and radio enthusiasts. Advanced technology in solid-state circuitry and electronics allowed weight, size and cost of radios to decrease. This allowed the general public to enjoy a medium previously only available to specialists. Many CB clubs were formed along with a unique slang language. CB'ers also used similar emergency service 10 codes. The citizens band craze grew in popularity during the 1970s. Particularly because of the 1973 oil crisis and a nationwide 55 mile/hour speed limit in the US. CBs were used to help truckers locate service stations, having fuel available, and to warn other drivers of speed traps. Truckers found their CBs to be invaluable in 1974 to organise blockades and convoys in protest to the newly imposed 50 mile/hour speed limit. Throughout the 1970s and early 80s, the CB phenomenon swept the nation. If you're new to this channel and would like to see more CB related videos, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and watch out for new videos uploaded every Wednesday. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to hit the like button or leave me a note in the comments section. Also, if you're new to CB radio, watch this video through to the end to find out more about the free gift I offer to all of my subscribers. CB allowed people to communicate in a quasi-anonymous manner. Many movies and stories about CB'ers soon followed, with movies and TV shows in which stars made prominent use of CBs. Originally, CB required a license, you had to pay a fee, and you had to use a call sign. However, when the CB craze hit its peak, these regulations were generally ignored by most users. The many restrictions placed on use of CB radios were basically to blame. The license requirement was dropped after the FCC started receiving over 1 million license applications a month. The present 40-channel band did not come along until 1977. Channel 9 was reserved for emergency use in 1969. At first, Channel 10 was used for highway communications, then it changed to Channel 10 east of the Mississippi River and Channel 19 west of the Mississippi. Later, Channel 19 became the preferred highway channel because it did not have adjacent channel interference problems with Channel 9. However, in recent years, CB seems to have lost some of its original appeal. This was in no doubt due to the development of mobile phones and the internet. The 11-year sunspot cycle also was a problem for these frequencies. In addition, CB may have become a victim of its own popularity. Millions of users flooded CB frequencies during the mid to late 1970s and early 80s. Channels often were noisy and communication became difficult. There was also the added aggravation of immature users intentionally interrupting others with profanity and endlessly holding their microphone keys in the talk mode. This effectively halted any attempts by legitimate users to communicate. Many CB'ers started to use their radios less frequently or abandoned them altogether. But there was another facet to the CB which kept a loyal following. It was the fascination with the world of skip, also sometimes referred to as DX. Skip is atmospheric conditions allowing for radio transmissions to travel long distances. These conditions can bounce signals from state to state or even country to country. This can occur because CB radio frequencies are located very close to one of the popular ham frequencies used for DX. Skip has become a large part of the CB radio hobby. There are literally tens of thousands across the US who love talking long distances when conditions allow. If skip is happening, operators are quick to turn on their radios and try to make contacts with other faraway stations. Many operators use an SSB radio. This is simply a radio having split channels. This allows a channel to transmit with the allowable wattage focused into a more limited frequency, increasing its strength. Similar in respect to laser technology. The majority of skip within the US, Canada and Australia occurs on lower sideband. Skip talking is generally informal and disorganised. Multiple stations will be talking simultaneously with operators speaking a strange CB lingo. Most skip contacts last from 30 seconds to 5 minutes. Many stations talking AM skip are running power way in excess of legal limits. Many stations talking on channel 6 run thousands of watts in comparison to the 4 watt legal limit of a CB. This means you might be able to hear them, but it's unlikely that they can hear you. This is one reason many new operators will buy a small illegal amplifier or an SSB box. On SSB, it's much easier to talk skip and doesn't require large amounts of power. Many talking skip on SSB are using stock sideband CB radios putting out 12 watts. Talking skip on SSB is a little different than regular CB, mainly because of the language used. Many SSB operators will use a number along with their location for identification purposes rather than a handle. Usually the numbers are 2, 3 or 4 digits long and can be whatever one wants it to be. One reason for using numbers and locations when transmitting is there is a high possibility some stations may not hear you, but some other stations might. Many stations use Q codes, which are basically abbreviation codes, but they aren't necessary. Skip can last for 1 minute, 5 hours or go on for days. The phenomenon occurs because of sunspot activity, which shoots rays of energy that affect our atmosphere. Since these occur at random, no one can guarantee for sure when or where skip will occur or for how long. Often on CB forums there will be a section where people can post up information if skip starts to happen, so other members can go jump on the radio quickly and enjoy the conditions. According to the FCC, CB radio was originally allocated for short range transmissions. They specify that knowingly transmitting farther than 155.3 miles is illegal and punishable by jail time or fines. However, the FCC's major concern are stations using high amounts of power and causing disruption to other radio services. It boils down to this: shooting skip is simply fun. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and as a thank you to you, particularly if you're new to CB radio or returning to it after many years, I've put together a free information series called The Beginner's Guide to CB Radio, which I'm sharing with all of my subscribers. To find out more, click the link in the top right corner now.